Hi, my name is Lauren and welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia. If you're like me, you're always trying to look for a healthy, delicious, and nutritious side dish to add to your recipes. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are a little hesitant to introduce new vegetables to their diet. And I will tell you, I would be one of the first people that feels the same way. So I decided one day I was going to bring home a butternut squash. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it, but I figured, I'd just wing it. So what I did is I ended up coming up with a mashed butternut squash recipe that is silky smooth and is low fat, nutritious, and delicious, and it hopefully will even get even the most picky vegetable eaters to add some to their diet. So I've already cut up a 1.5 pound butternut squash. I chopped off the top and the bottom and used a vegetable peeler to get rid of all of the skin, and then chopped it into pieces and placed it into a pot of boiling salted water and let it boil for about 15 minutes until it was fork tender. And you'll be so happy and so surprised at how simple yet delicious this recipe is. Now here are the few simple ingredients to make this side dish. I have 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, and I'm going to add 1.5 ounces of reduced fat Philadelphia cream cheese. Now this is a great option out there. You've got Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese that comes in 1/3 reduced fat, so that'll help reduce the fat and some of the calories in this recipe. So now I add 1.5 ounces. I'm going to add some salt and pepper to go ahead and season this up. Now if you like mashed potatoes or mashed sweet potatoes or anything like that, I think that you can easily substitute this recipe in for that without having too many complaints. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And before your eyes, everything will come together. You just use a hand mixer and mix everything. It took maybe 5 minutes to prepare the butternut squash, about 15 to 20 on the stove, and look at that, that was done in less than 2 to 3 minutes. So now, I think I'm going to have to come and plate a little bit of this out. And you'll see the nice, smooth, silky consistency of this butternut squash. So I think I'm going to have to give a little bit of a taste just to make sure I've got all the cinnamon and all of that just right. That is just wonderful. You know what? I'll have to share a secret with you. The first time I made this recipe, I actually ended up licking the beaters. I loved it that much. Now, don't tell anybody, because, I feel like a little bit of a kid, but instead of sitting there with a cake batter, I ended up with licking butternut squash. So hopefully you and your family will be just as excited about this delicious, nutritious recipe made with butternut squash and Kraft Philadelphia cream cheese. Thank you very much and have a wonderful night. Bye!